Here with Andrew, he slapped cheeks with the crocodile.
Crocodile, best deck always, except when it isn't. Alright, we are on obviously a fair bit of standard stuff. A few things we did a bit different, but obviously Leviamon just keeps your draws. There's no alternative rookie. Everyone always runs for Gobblies, obviously stock standard for your memory. Double Psych because there's a lot of decks that you want to have Psych against at the moment. Medieval Gallant, Roll Knights, Leviamon, as we saw.
True.
And a few others, yeah, he's pretty good. I'm running the one Gabu X for searching, one Hitmon for recycling the Demon Lords, one Labra for recycling the Dogs, one Lot for getting over scary security, especially Royal Knights, and one Ghazi for memory block. So obviously all your level 3s are super recyclable. You can be very toolboxy because they all come back from Servex. So just having something to grab back whatever you need. Impmon's a bit of a different one, but sometimes you need to get Leviamons back from hand and have something to ditch for either Biting Crush or just because you need to evolve into a Leviamon. So rather than running a fourth one, you can just recycle with him.
Very goated toolbox.
Yeah. For fours, Dober X is your standard go-to, still your best thing, comboing with Protoform, of course. Two Dober, regular Dobers, pretty standard to go with it. Sets up your blocker. It's the only pseudo blocker, I guess, is having this guy.
Oh, yeah.
I really like for that reason, and obviously good draw engine. I'm doing a 1-on-1 engine with Guru and Guru X, so a little bit more consistency with Guru. It's almost as good as Dober. And then one Guru X to high roll. The real high roll is obviously evolving over Guru, but still, even just protoforming into this for 2 and then it gains back a memory, it's still a 1 memory evolve that still draws 2 trashes too. So card's still very good. And I did take advice and did run the 1 Octomon. It is still quite good. Like, I didn't love this at the start, but it is pretty good for a few reasons. Like, one, of course, is putting a token on your opponent's field to trigger some abilities. That's kind of cool. But I've found in quite a few games it's more if it comes up where we've both got a lot of things, and what I end up liking about this is having a token on my field so that I've got a free card to pop with the Servex Inheritable to restand.
Right.
So I keep all my swings. I do have to trash a card. Oh no, trashing a card in purple feels bad. It really doesn't matter. So yeah, it's a pretty cool one. I'm pretty happy to have that in there. The Inheritable almost never comes up, except obviously a few times with Drogamon, but it's alright. 5s, again, mostly standard. So yeah, 4 Servex, which is your probably the best card in this deck.
It's really good.
Yeah, cycle, summon back all those 3s we just saw before. Whatever you need comes back.
And the restand on Levy is
exactly
insane.
Double Drago for when your opponent doesn't want to play ball with summoning stuff with an effect. At least you got Drago to force it out. So his only real responsibility is to get you a free Levy X from trash. But sometimes it helps you when your opponent brings something back. If I desperately need a Psychmon back, for example, I can bring it back with Drago.
True.
And then the one Cerberus Mon. So obviously it's standard to have one now, but all you're really wanting this for, the recycle is okay. You don't need it that much. What you mainly need is that the Rush Inheritable. It's what allows you to get away with not running Gearmon X anymore, because that works in a similar way. Still a one-off. 6s, not too much surprise here. So 3 Leviamon,
Crocodile.
Pops Dude gains memory, good boy. 3 Leviathan X, Pops Tamers more than anything, but 3 5s and 7s, very, very strong. That's standard. 1 Anubis most still run 1. If this goes left unanswered and you get value of it more than 1 turn, it's just so ridiculous. Limited for a reason, very, very strong. And then 1 Darkdramon Ace. So I've dropped 7s in favour of 1 Darkdramon Ace. It's nice. It's very common to move up a combo of Servex and then still leave your opponent on 1 memory. That's fine because I can't always deal with the stack, but sometimes it's nice now when they swing past it that you actually do have an ace. DGG is nice, of course. Scapegoat's nice, and popping cards is nice. So I think it's a really good fit for have 1 in the deck. Unfortunately, there's none of the 3s can add it back because it doesn't fall into those categories, but that is what it is.
Yeah, it's a good 1 of ace.
Yeah. 4 Wisdom, obviously, standard. Find your pieces, reduce your evolutions, cards broken. 3 Protoform. You could definitely go 4. I go 3 because I like the 1 regular X antibody. Only because I just like the flexibility of 1 regular X antibody, especially when you're running Drago, because sometimes you just have to go into the 4 first, then you eventually draw into the X antibody and you can't Protoform into Drago. So I like having the flexibility of 1x ante to be able to do that. It occasionally comes up with the swing effect, but not really a whole heap. So one's good. You can also do something similar with going into Guru X as well, if you need to. You'd rather Proto, but you can still use that if need be. Double boost. I think boost is just in this deck fine. Anywhere between 1 and 4, it's just always correct to have some. Card's good. Double Biting Crush and 1/7 Lightning for your main destruction spells. I was doing 2 and 2. I used to have more of this. Destruction's okay at the moment. 7th Lightning puts in a lot of work, and most of the time it's your anti-decked out card more than anything, or your combo destruction. Like maybe this is worth putting back at 2, but it's been fine at 1, I think. And then last card, just 1 Purple Scramble for obviously more combo plays. And more than anything, again, you don't usually need too much extra reduction, but it's more the comeback mechanics when your board's been wiped. Because if you can bring back a Goblimon, even if it can't attack, it at least says cheats out 3 memory, plus it's another memory waiting to, combo off. So I really like it at 1. I think it's good.
Very goated.
And that's it.
Latest.